Check this out. Intruders caught on camera invading houses. So could something like this happen to you?
Dave Rowe knows all too well how it feels to have his home broken into.
Yeah, and see, that's what the problem was. Because I heard him first. I said, hold on. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Because then I start to taste them. I say, and then I start to smell them. So it's like a smell like, tastes like, so I knew something was wrong. I knew something special about it. You know, so
what did you do when you heard the intruder?
I ran upstairs. I had to run. I had to do what that little girl, what's that little girl in the Holocaust? She had Anne Hathaway, Frankie Beverly, Anne Frank, that's a hiding bitch, ain't it? I had to get up the stairs. So he had so much rhythm. When he was walking upstairs, he said, doom, doom, doom. Bitch, I started to almost beatbox up in the closet. Oh, boom, boom, boom. But I couldn't do it yet because I couldn't die. I got court tomorrow. So I'm just a little shook up. That's all that is.
Yeah, but at least he got out of there and did the right thing.
Police in New Orleans clearing out Bourbon Street, breaking developments in the coronavirus pandemic.
Look, I can understand it both ways. I understand it, but everybody acting like the coronavirus is just so much of a big deal. Everybody scared and everything.
It is.
I'm just saying, I played a hell of a joke on these people at work. Look, I locked the door from the outside. They was in there having lunch. I walked in the room, I said, achoo! You should have seen them in there running, trying to get out the windows out of that thing. Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. They was in there sweating like a snowman in hell. I just can't wait till you get back to the days where you can stick your in somebody's ass and not have to wash your hands afterwards. Now you gotta go ahead and drink a whole bottle of sanitizer before you do anything. The coronavirus is not that damn serious, y'all. Hey, don't do that.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
You really said that? Corey, a neighbor, was outside fixing Christmas lights when he heard an argument next door between the couple here on Dara Drive.
I was just over here minding my own business. I keep my Christmas lights up all year round like perky titties. I just keep them up there. I just heard them arguing.
Police say the man and woman are going through a divorce and she has a protective order against him. When she came home, she found him hiding under her front porch with a machete and crossbow.
And then I seen him crawling up under the porch like a little possum or something. I said, boy, what's that man's name with the Sylvester Stallone? I thought Rambo was coming back for another movie. I did. He had a big old long knife and a crossbow. I don't know what was going on.
The man then barricaded himself inside, while police say the woman was able to run to the end of the road for help.
Now, mind you, this is my neighbor now. I know she don't like black people, so I was just waiting for him to jump out like, gotcha, bitch.
Investigators say the man lit a fire inside the home. The flames grew, making it difficult for first responders to get inside.
So I'm feeling his pain or whatever. So I just snuck over there. I just gave him a big old bundle of weed. I said, smoke it. This fool almost burnt the damn house down. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Started trying to kick in some doors and simply couldn't make entry due to the smoke.
You're supposed to smoke the weed. The weed not supposed to smoke you.
The man was taken to the hospital on life flight. He remains in critical condition.
As soon as they put him up in that helicopter and let him go, I said, bye, crazy ass. Won't be seeing him no more.
In Inola, Lauren Callender, 2 Works for You.
Despite his arrest, he's still screaming for his Bluebell ice cream.
I ain't had no other choice but to lick them. It don't make no sense not to lick them. Everywhere I go, I lick the ice creams. What you supposed to do, every time you go to the freezer, you see all these buckets of ice cream, but you won't never know what they taste like. And they ain't got no samples out there or nothing. So I lick ice cream everywhere I go. This is just the first time I ever got caught. They got all kinds of crazy, flimsy names on them things. They say, wavy gravy, fruity tooty, fresh and fruity. And then you supposed to take them home and just take their word for it that it's good. No. And then they put a Jimmy Fallon, dough night tonight. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. How the hell I'm supposed to know what Jimmy Fallon tastes like? Make sure it ain't got no pecans in it, because I'll swell up like a balloon.
Martin says his actions shouldn't have landed him behind bars with murderers and real criminals. A Warren mother ends up face-to-face with a knife-wielding stranger who had broken into her home.
Police say that suspect had started to sexually assault her daughter, but took off when she walked in, and that was only the start of his troubling crime spree.
Now, we have learned that that suspect is expected to be arraigned sometime tomorrow, and according to sources, he's 18 years old from Detroit.
Look, he wasn't only chasing no women's, he was chasing men's too. And that's what I found so bizarre about it, because this is my first time in the neighborhood.
What were you doing here in the neighborhood?
No, I was just walking up the street, looking for my girl Jennifer Carroll house, and then I saw his ass. Look, he had a big knife in one hand, and he had on a blue dress with flowers all over it. Nigga like a buff Instagram hoe. And this how I knew he was crazy, because he started running after me, singing, talking about something. Let me get some, let me get some. Oh no, I ran the other way. I ran the other way, and I started singing to him back. I'm gonna show him what crazy is. I said, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Every time I look back, all I seen was dick and dress. Now, I ain't never been gay, no, but it was big. And it was just flopping around just like this, up in the skirt, up in the dress, like, whoo, 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 like a big ass dick tornado, like a tornado with a dick in it. Now I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. My fat ass ain't never run that fast in my life.
Once again, that suspect is expected to be arraigned sometime tomorrow. Live in Warren tonight, Anu Prakash, 7 Action News.
And Doug, 21-year-old Elijah Burke of Greece has a passion for motorsports. It was his NASCAR-themed graduation speech that quickly gained traction on Twitter.
See, yeah, I know my speech was good and everything, but what I want to do is let NASCAR see how good I am at doing what I do. Right. You know, I'm good with my hands. I want to work for the pit crew. You see, and my secret is masturbation. You know, and I know a lot of people out there like, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. But look, I do it so much my balls are empty, you know? Yeah. And I do it, you know, nothing come out now but like a sound. It's just like, you know? And I got a whole family that's good with cars like that too, because I got a cousin, he can spit 4 lug nuts out his ass straight onto a car, you know? Make the sound and everything, you know? And I just need NASCAR to try to hire me or something. Plus, I'm family friendly, you know?
And they want to know if he's attending any races this summer in Charlotte, because they want to meet up with him if he heads down there for any of the races.
Police say these guys had this all planned out. After hitting a man's car, the driver's role was to simply fight with the man, but the passenger's job was taking all the cash he had.
Hey, so I got the car and I squared up. I turned to the side like this. What's up? When the dudes got out of the car, I said I knew something was wrong, because them niggas was white, and they had, one of them had dreads. Now you name 2 people that you know with 2 white people with dreads. Exactly.
It's crazy how they did him.
Tika Williams was sitting in the passenger seat of her brother's car and says she watched as 2 men rear-ended his car, then got out to rob him early Friday morning. Investigators say they hit his car at this red light here at Jackson and Trezevant. When he got out to check on the damage, he and the driver ended up fighting. Then a second suspect grabbed the cash from his back pocket.
I looked at my peripheral, outside of my eyeball, and I see this nigga looking down at my ass. So I'm like, hold up, this nigga might be gay. But if he would have seen that, if the other cheek, that bit was sitting up like Forward Whitaker eyes and shit.
So please don't have no more than $20, y'all, and y'all bill folder. Y'all got big money, keep it at home or in a bank.
The 2 men drove off in a black Malibu or Escort. Williams is warning drivers to be careful and to always comply.
I looked at my sister, I said, you got to be a faggy ass nigga to dig in another man's ass and keep what you found in it.
And she has words for those 2 men on the run from police.
Clean yourself up, get a job, get some ID, because they hiring every day. So you really ain't got enough folks all for a little small piece of change.
In North Memphis, Jerry Askin, WMC Action News 5.
Yeah, they got us over here at a dating thing. I don't believe in dating. Every time I try to send a girl a naked picture, I can't send this all in one picture. I'm allowed to do. So I gotta send her a collage basically. It really just be like a titty picture sin, another titty picture sin, and then you know I'll be in the cadoodle if I didn't show her the noodle. But then you gotta turn around and show her the back end. I'm waiting over here like, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. I got to get some pictures back. And when she sent it to me, I couldn't figure out what the f was what. because it was all, she had block titties. Like just big old block pixely titties. The bitch looked like a sexy Minecraft character. I said, this bitch must have an Android. And I couldn't take it. I gotta, hopefully, somebody in here with a, I gotta give me a girl with an iPhone. I gotta give me a girl with an iPhone. I couldn't even do nothing with them pictures.
It involves an 18-year-old baby-faced kid who's accused of masquerading as a doctor. Police say treating patients out of his own clinic. And wait until you see what happened when he went one-on-one with ABC's Matt Gutman.
Were you a doctor of anything? Anything at all?
Yes, I'm a doctor of many things. I mean, you just can't say that you're a doctor, though, because you can't do what I do. Just because you lick somebody and they taste sweet, that don't make them a snack. And just because I lay in the bed naked with Oprah for 12 hours, that don't make me stagnant. Like,
have you had training?
Hell yes, I had training. Every time you go to a doctor, you get training. Look, all they do is they tell you to stick your tongue out. Then they tickle your balls and they squish your titties. And then you out of there. Yes, I shadowed many doctors.
You're saying your training comprises shadowing other doctors, real doctors.
Okay, I don't feel as if we need to go to school for 10 plus years to be called a doctor. I know I help a lot of more people than this guy, Dr. fucking Seuss. He's a doctor. He hasn't went to school, did he? I know something that you can't take away from me. I helped a lot of people.
Including apparently treating the elderly. In a criminal complaint, an 86-year-old woman said he recently treated her for severe stomach pain, paying him nearly $3,500.
What services did you provide in exchange for that money?
See, I see what you're trying to do there. You're trying to get me to say something self-incriminating on live TV, and it's not going to work. Just because me and that woman met up, that doesn't mean I did anything for her.
You're not denying the fact that she paid you $3,500 or so.
Yes, I am saying that she didn't. I don't know what she did. But I can tell you what else she wanted to do. She wanted to do a little bit more than get help, if you know what I mean. And I was like, hold up, wait a minute, something's not right. Because I'm big and she's big too. So if I'm hitting you from the back and I gotta keep lifting my stomach up, it's not gonna work for me. No.
Are you a fraud? Because it seems like everything you're saying to me is either evasive or an outright lie.
No, I'm not a fraud. First of all, I don't like your tone. Second of all, if I want to stick Tylenol 3s up people's asses to make them feel better, then that's my damn business. And I'm gonna have to cut this interview short. I'm gonna have to cut this interview short. I'm sorry.
And in fact, he did, walking out the door.
Amy, George.
Matt, we always appreciate your tone.
New at 6, a frigid start to the new semester for thousands of kids across the state.
And no one knows that better than students in Tahlequah. Sequoia High School parents and students tell us there was no heat in the classrooms, even claiming those rooms fell below freezing yesterday.
And I feel like it's just really just too cold in those classrooms, and it's too cold in the gym. Me being a PE teacher, it hurts me. It hurts me. The kids come up to me and they can't go to their parents. They come to me with this. They say, Coach, my ball's cold, man.
And although it may have felt unusually cold, school officials tell us maintenance went into every single room, and they all measured above 65 degrees.
I don't know what to do with them. What I'm supposed to do is just rub my hands together and just, they balls?
The superintendent says portable heaters were delivered to warm up those classrooms the day before students returned.
I walked into the room and I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Because it was still cold, and I feel like I had to help them, because I would literally go down to the depths of hell to put the devil balls in my mouth and just the whole room and get it all hot. But they don't want that.
In Tahlequah, Travis Guillory, 2 Works for You.
A Tampa man ends up living on the streets after someone steals all of his personal identification. How the man got his life back, including a forgotten bank account.
And I was honestly happy when they told me that they found the money for me, because I was like, everybody in the room, I want you to pull your pants down, stick your booties out, and make a circle. I gave everybody a high five on the ass. I said, but I showed wasn't going to give them $5. Because that's just the way I am, you know. Everybody been stealing from me. Even out here, homeless people steal from me. You know? And I'm walking around, I'm looking like, hey, ain't that my cardboard box, man? you know. So since I got the big money now, everybody want to act like they my friend. They want to be close to me, you know. Like they want to be closer than double D titties in a sports bra. But no, that's when you switch up on them and you act like something they never seen before, like a albino lesbian midget, you know. So hell nah, they ain't gonna work out for me. And everybody that say I stunk a long time ago, now they act like I smell like cotton candy and I boo-boo out unicorn horns. I just want everybody to leave me alone so I can go ahead and spend my money.